Hello everyone. As requested, the poem I've chosen for today is Indian Dances by Sarojini Naidu. This poem is from her very first collection of poetry, The Golden Threshold, published in 1905. The Golden Threshold is a collection of 40 poems which is divided into three sections: folk songs, songs for music, and poems where she brings the aesthetics of India. There are some poems describing the daily life of ordinary people with the utmost vividness. Through these collections of poems, poet Sarojini Naidu has painted a picture of India and its society. Let's now take a look at the poem Indian Dances, which is from her third part of the Golden Threshold collection. Eyes ravished with rapture, celestially panting, what passionate bosoms of flaming with fire! Drink deep of the hush of the hyacinth heavens that glimmer around them in fountains of light. O wild and entrancing the strain of keen music that cleaveth the stars like a veil of desire. And beautiful dancers with houri like faces bewitch the voluptuous watches of night. The scents of red roses and sandalwood flutter and die in the maze of their gem tangled hair, and smiles are entwining like magical serpents that poppies of lips that are opiate sweet. Their glittering garments of purple are burning like tremulous dawns in the quivering air. And exquisite, subtle, and slow are the tinkle and thread of their rhythmical, slumber soft feet. Now silent, now singing, and swaying and swinging, like blossoms that bend to the breezes of showers. Now wantonly winding, they flash, now they flatter, and lingering languish in radiant choir. Their jewel grit arms and warm, wavering, lily long fingers enchant through melodies ours. Eyes ravished with rapture, celestially panting, what passionate bosoms are flaming with fire. Let's now take a look at the explanation. It is a very unusual poem on dancers wherein the poet has not tried to describe the struggle or the exploitation they face. Instead, poet Sarojini has very straightforwardly admired their style, the way these dancers carry themselves passionately dancing without caring much about the world. We see a lot of beautiful imageries through which the poet has described these dancers. The rhyme scheme of this poem is A B A B C B C B D A D A. In the first stanza, the poet is painting a beautiful picture of Indian dances with her words. She is describing the eyes of the dancers that are overcome with joy and emotions, as the dancers are immersed in their art and dancing in ecstasy. The dancers are divinely enjoying their dance even though at times they are out of breath. They are dancing with passion as if their whole body is on fire. Poet Sarojini is comparing the dancers to hyacinth flowers shining silently in the fountain of light. The music is so wild and hypnotic that the stars in the sky cry in grief, and the beautiful young woman dancing as though they are dancing in heaven and casting a spell with their sensuous moves. In the next stanza, if we observe keenly, we see that the poet has tried to describe the dancer's appearance. In the first line, the poet explains about the way the dancers have worn their hair, enhancing its beauty by red roses and scent of sandalwood flutters in their tangled hair. She has described the way these dancers smile, with their lips interwoven like serpents, comparing their smile to a sweet drug. In the third line, she describes the clothing the dancers have worn. A purple color traditional attire with golden glitters shining like sunshine at the dawn. In the fourth line, we see that the poet is describing an important accessory that the dancers have worn, the anklet, which makes a slow, delicate, and rhythmic sound when they move. In the last stanza, the poet is describing the way the dancers move. In the beginning, they move silently. They sing and sway and swing like the flower bloom that moves rhythmically as the slow breeze touches them. She's comparing the dancers to flower blossoms. Then their moves become wanton and deliberate without any hesitation. losing their strength, growing weak as they merge to their choir. With their jewel hugging by the arm and their long fingers moving charmingly, they dance to the melodious tunes for hours, with the same glimmering eyes and passionately immersed in their form of dance. We see that again the poet has repeated the first line in the end, stressing on how passionate the dancers are when it comes to their art. Though the poem is about dancers, we see that it doesn't give a clear picture of the dancers even in the end. Everything in the poem is hazy and blurry, which often confuses the readers but nonetheless captures with its imagery. Hope you have understood the analysis of the poem. I've tried to explain this poem in simple words to my understanding. I hope it has reached you all. If you have any questions regarding this poem, please let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer them. Also, please check the link in the description box below for written analysis. Let me know in the comment section if you need analysis of for any other poem. I'll try and put it up. Thanks for watching. Bye.